My dear Lord of Supreme Gate, you created this material world of 16 constant, but you are transcendental to the material qualities in the world. These material qualities are under your control and you are never conquered by them. Therefore, the time element is a representation, my Lord. O Supreme, no one can conquer you. As for me, however, I am being crushed by the wheel of time. Therefore, I surrender fully unto you. Now, kindly take me under the protection of your lotus feet. So very nice point. First thing is that 16 Kala Chakra. Kala Chakra is also described. Kala is described in not at the time that we know of. Kala is a force which destroys everything. Okay? First thing we should know this. And Kala is moving. Kala Chakra also description is there in the Bhagavatam about how the Surya is moving the wheel on the chariot that is moving, that the wheel is called also the Kala Chakra, because as the sun is passing every day, we are losing one day in our life. Correct? Therefore, birthday means one more year near our death. People celebrate. Somebody was telling birthday is different in the Vedic time. Vedic time, birthday means people give. And today people collect. You see, when Krishna was born, Nanda Maharaj gave, not collected. There is no mention of collecting gifts. This material Kalyuga means only collecting. Giving, imagine everybody will wait for your birthday because you're going to give something. They'll get something. And okay, somebody's birthday, oh my God, birthday, I have to give him something. Reverse. So this Kala, the time, the conception is different. My past, present, future is different. Your past, present, future is different. Like, understand, my present means today. Past means yesterday. Future is tomorrow. Okay? For Brahma it is different. Brahma's today is very big. Your past also comes within his today only. Okay? So therefore, past, present, future is relative. But Krishna is eternal. So there is this time, Kala Chakra does not exist in the spiritual world. There is no time in the spiritual world, because yesterday also Yashoda mother was same. She has not become old. And tomorrow also she will be same. Krishna also will be same. Nobody is born, nobody dies in the spiritual world. Therefore, Kala does not exist in the spiritual world. That we know of in the material world. Their Kala is different. So Krishna says this Kala in this world. When Arjuna asked Krishna when he saw the Vishwarupa, he said, who are you? He said, I am Kala, which is going to destroy everything. Kalo Asmi. So Kala is a representation. What kind of representation? Impersonal representation of the Lord. And then Adbhuta Karmana. Everything Krishna does is wonderful. So how do we understand why has Krishna created Kala in this world? Because Krishna doesn't want our foolishness to remain forever. He gives some time. Some time. Just like children are playing on the beach. They're making houses, they're making factories on the beach sand. And parents are sitting. Okay, karo, karna aja. They're watching, it's all useless, meaningless. So therefore some time, okay, you have 1 hour to do this drama. Then anyway, wave will come and everything will be washed away. Kala will take care. So similarly, we also get, some time for our foolishness. Just like when gopis are dancing with Krishna, that was not foolishness. Therefore, Krishna extended that time. Because that's okay. How much you want, you can have it. In the spiritual world, Rasa Leela is going eternally. Nothing. Ashtakaliya Leela, every day it's going on. There is nothing to finish. You can enjoy. Diva Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, when he used to have Harinam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to continue. Why to stop it? रोकने का क्या जरूरत है हरिनाम? Because something foolish उसको रोकना चाहिए, limited होना चाहिए. कोई चीज़ अच्छी है वो तो करते रहो ना, रोकने का क्या जरूरत है? तो spiritual world में ये समय का आपका जरूरत नहीं. There is no need of this kind of time in the spiritual world, because चीज़ अच्छी है ना, करते रहो. अब बेवकूफ़ी को लिमिट करना पड़ता है. We have to restrict foolishness. There is no need to restrict good work. Correct? Government will restrict. दारू पीना है, दे थोड़ा restrict कर देंगे, इतना ही पीने के बस. ठीक है, यहाँ से लाइसेंस लेने का. So everything will be restricted. Anything wrong will be restricted. So because our material life is total foolishness, madness, it is restricted. Kala is going to restrict it. The different kind of plans we have. I want to be happy like a bird. Oh, Krishna said, okay, you will get 10 years of life. Do your foolishness. Okay. No, I want to swim in the water. Okay, I'll give you 20 years of life. Be a fish. Swim. So because it is foolishness, because it has no meaningless, therefore it is given in a restricted amount. Kala will take care of it. And Kala will be moving. And also in human form of life, not only that, it also gives an time frame. Otherwise I will never prepare. Just like in any college, they will give you certain time. We give you this much time, by this you should be ready. So human form of life also a certain time is given. And Acharya say, you make business use of this and go back to Krishna. But then here the shloka is saying, he is asking Krishna to pick him up. Correct? That's what the shloka says. That I am being crushed. So Prabhupada says, first thing, you should agree you are suffering. Prahlad Maharaj is agreeing, not on his own self. Later he will reveal, he is always in Ananda. But he is taking our role and saying, I am suffering crushed by the wheel of time. So we should know that actually I am very, very, very suffering. I am in a great difficulty. Then I take shelter. Nobody wants difficulty. But we think we are happy. That is the problem. A pig is lying, eating stool. You say, my God, what are you eating? We can eat something now. I am happy. The people are very happy. What can be done? And then we see them. There was one instance I was just hearing yesterday, that Narada came to earth and he was very surprised. अरे ये तो कलयुग चल रहा है, लेकिन तिरुपति में लाखों लोग जा रहे हैं, जगन्नाथपुरी में लाखों लोग जा रहे हैं, रामेश्वरम में लाखों, जो कुंभ मेला में करोड़ों लोग जा रहे हैं. क्या कलयुग है, तो सब हो गया. But then he saw nobody is going to Vaikuntha. So he was very surprised. ये क्या मतलब? एक साइड ये लोग मंदिर जा रहे हैं, दूसरी साइड वैकुंठ कोई नहीं जा रहा. वैकुंठ में तो कोई जा ही नहीं रहा कलयुग में. So he is very surprised. He met Narayana. So I said, no, you should observe more closely. There is a reason they are not coming here. So okay, you do one thing. You ask people. So Narada said, I can't bear this pain. People are suffering in Kali Yuga. So can I bring them here? He said, yeah, bring everybody. No problem. So Narada came because Narayana gave sanction. So he announced in all these temples, lakhs of people, karodon log ja rahe the. Chalo, Vaikuntha chalo. Nobody even bothered to hear. But suna interest nahi hai. Then one man said, okay, you're going to Vaikuntha, I'll come with you. So Narada said, ठीक है, चलो. नहीं मैं अपना luggage ले आऊँ. So Narada said, you don't need luggage there, everything is there. What you'll carry from here? नहीं तो ठीक है, तो कब वापस आएंगे? नहीं नहीं, यद गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते, वहाँ गए वापस क्यों आओगे? नहीं जाना फिर मेरे को, वो भी भाग गया. So then he understood what is going on. These people are going, but they are no target to go back to Godhead. So आदमी मंदिर में भी हो सकता है, but he doesn't have target to go back to Krishna. So we should have that. That is my goal. My goal is to go back to Krishna. So this is very important, that actually we should not go for so-called piety in the society. People go, they go to pray some material facilities. Actually they are not interested in the Lord. उनको कोई interest नहीं है भगवान से. They go to ask, their mind is still absorbed in the material facilities, and they want God to make it a little more comfortable. Their mind is not focused on Krishna. Then how will you go to the spiritual world? Therefore when he asks, चलो वैकुंठ, किसी को interest नहीं था. The same way we should be very eager to go back to Krishna. Not that somehow I make my life comfortable in this world. Then इधर ही बैठो. इसलिए बोलते हैं, एक तो नास्तिक लोग होते हैं, वो इंद्रिय भोग करना चाहते हैं भगवान को भूल के, और एक आस्तिक लोग होते हैं, वो इंद्रिय भोग करना चाहते हैं भगवान को यूज करके. दोनों नास्तिक है, कोई फायदा नहीं उन लोगों का, दोनों बकवास है. शुद्ध भक्ति के आसपास कोई नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं है शुद्ध भक्त है, लेकिन मार्ग गलत है, दोनों मार्ग गलत है. एक नास्तिक हो गया और एक सकाम भक्ति हो गया. भगवान का भक्ति हो रहा है, बट कृष्णा मैं आपकी तरह आनंद करना चाहता हूँ आपके आशीर्वाद से, वो हो गया सो कॉल्ड आस्तिक. और नास्तिक वो भगवान की तरह आनंद करना चाहता है भगवान को भूल के. एक ही बात है करीब करीब. और ऐसा आस्तिकवा को लोगों को इंटरेस्ट नहीं आता. लोगों को दिखता है कपट है इसमें, इसलिए लोग मंदिर को नहीं जाते. क्या है ये, तो मैं मेहनत करके कमा लूँगा, भगवान को मांग रहा है पैसा. फाइनली जैसी व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन हिम एंड मी? वो भी आनंद कर रहा है, मैं भी आनंद कर रहा हूँ, फ़र्क क्या है? सो ही इज़ नॉट इंटरेस्टेड. देयरफॉर pure devotee gives us different picture altogether. ठीक है, it's a totally different picture. He sacrifices. पहला लक्षण शुद्ध भक्ति में आदमी sacrifice करता है. His focus is pleasure of Guru and Krishna. He has no focus of his own self. He is not thinking of maintaining his economic condition. नहीं, ये उसका दर्शन नहीं है. अभी भक्त नहीं बना वो. भक्त बनना आसान नहीं है. भक्त मतलब वो गुरु कृष्ण को खुश करना चाहता है. सो दिस इज देन ओनली वी कैन कम आउट ऑफ द क्रशिंग ऑफ काल चक्र. काल नहीं तो काल चक्र में दबो मरो. सो दिस इज वेरी गुड पिक्चर है. ठीक है. सो नाउ फर्स्ट थिंग वी शुड एग्री, एक्चुअली आई एम सफरिंग इन द मेटल वर्ल्ड. आई डू नॉट मेक अ प्लान टू बिकम कंफर्टेबल इन द मेटल वर्ल्ड. Everybody is making some plan to be very comfortable in the metal world. That's a problem. Everybody is making some plan. Then you cannot go back to Godhead. Even if somebody comes, चलो वैकुंठ, नहीं इंटरेस्ट नहीं है मेरा, बहुत काम है इधर, बैठो काम करते रहो अपना. They will never end. 50 साल 60 साल 80 साल उनके काम खत्म नहीं होते. नहीं ये करना उसको, ये करना उसका, करते रहो इधर ही बैठो तुम. They have no program, no attraction to serve the Lord. Then the next thing comes when somebody understands I have been crushed by the wheel of time. Okay? Then why don't I become devotee? So you call to Krishna, Krishna, please pick me up. So first thing, understand you are here means you are a problem. See, just like Prabhupada says, actually presently everybody in the metal world is a headache on Krishna. हेडेक समझते हैं, सिर दर्द. मतलब हमारी जो दिनचर्या है, हमारा जो हम जो मन में सोचते हैं भगवान को ऐसा, ओ माय गॉड, नाम भी हमारा सुनेंगे ना भगवान, अरे उसकी बात कर रहे हो तो क्या करें उसका, मतलब इंद्रिय भोग में विलीन है, उसका क्या करें. मतलब एवरीडे कृष्णा इज प्लानिंग, किसी तरह उसको ऐसे प्रेरणा दो भाई, उस भी तुम उसको समझाओ, फिर वैसा ही रहता है वो. जैसे टट्टी का कीड़ा खींचोगे भी वापस भाग जाता है उसमें. क्या करो उसका, कितने जन्म भगवान को कोशिश कर चुके हैं उसको हमको खींचने की अपने चरणों में, लेकिन इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. उसकी बात कर रहे हो तो उसको बोलते हैं सिर दर्द. तो हम सिर दर्द थे भगवान के, इसलिए हम वैकुंठ लोक से मृत्यु लोक में भाग रहे हैं दर्द. Why we are rotating in the metal world? Because we became headache for Krishna in the spiritual world. We are disturbing Krishna's pastimes. Okay, go back to the metal world. But now in the material world, you call out Krishna and you say, Krishna, please take me. Krishna said, why should I take you? I know what you are. No, now I have surrendered to you. Yes. Then Krishna will help you. Yes, Krishna, now I will obey you. Now I will not create any. समझ रहे नहीं? Suppose कोई बहुत disturbance कर रहा है तो हम भी बोलते हैं जाओ तुम मंदिर में नहीं रहो, तुम disturb कर रहे हो. But then he says, please allow me to come inside. So why you are causing so much disturbance? Why should I allow you to? No, I will not cause any disturbance. Now I will follow rules and regulations. The same way, Krishna will not take us in unless we guarantee him that I will follow all rules and regulations. Okay. But presently our outlook is different. There one more story I heard yesterday. There was one king. So the king had his birthday. So it's the same. Vedic time, a birthday means to give, not to take. All people wait for somebody's birthday because they will get something that day. So king was there roaming somewhere, suddenly realizes today is his birthday. So he announced openly in the town, "Mera birthday hai bhai, and anything you want, people you can ask." So one man came, oh my God, I don't know my fortune. King is standing in front of me and asking, what do you want? Ask. He is his birthday, he wants to give. So देखा उसका तो बड़ा एक मतलब होता ना जैकेट ये सब होता ना वो वेरी एक्सपेंसिव ज्वेलरी एवरीथिंग बड़ा कोट था. सो कोट में बटन देखा, बटन लगे हुए थे सब मतलब गोल्ड डायमंड के बने हुए. उसने बोला एक बटन दे दो बस काफ़ी है, इससे मेरा ज़िंदगी चल जाएगा. ठीक है. He gave him one button. Is there anything more you asked? No, I don't want anything. So he was happy. Then he asked one more person, but that person was very wise. He asked, today is my birthday. You want anything? He said, no king, you are such a nice king actually. So many times I wanted to come and meet you. He said, why you wanted to meet me? No, I wanted to thank you. You are a Rajarshi. You are a great saintly king. You are being guided by great sages. You are ruling the kingdom very nicely. I just wanted to congratulate you. You are a wonderful person. He said, no, but you want something. Take something from me. Today is my birthday. He said, what I want? Be my friend. He said, okay, I'll be your friend. Granted. So then when king was going back, he called him, took him to the palace and gave him also a seat like a friend. He used to eat with him. Then everything king was doing with him, like Dhritarashtra for Vidura. Dhritarashtra was very affectionate to Vidura, so he gave him, a house to live. He gave him all opulences he shared with Vidura. So same way he shared all opulences with this person. He didn't have to ask for button, he got everything. So this a devotee is different. Devotee is not asking anything for Krishna, but rather he gets everything. This is intelligence. Therefore say Krishna ye bhaje se bada chatura. He is not calculating in this way. A devotee is not calculating, but Krishna keeps devotees actually very comfortable. That is mystic. People cannot understand how that happens. Krishna personally keeps his devotees very, very comfortably. Just like Prabhupada says, you offer nice bhoga to Krishna, Krishna thinks how to feed you nicely. You offer nice dress to Krishna, Krishna thinks how to dress you nicely. Whatever you do, you make Krishna comfortable, he thinks how to make you comfortable. Okay, this is mystic. This cannot be understood. So no calculations work here. It is transcendentally it happens. We try to take care of Krishna, Krishna take care. That is the reciprocation. But devotee is not asking, but it happens. Prabhupada says there was a big, everybody knows there was a big famine in Bengal. Right? British times, so many people died also. Lakhs of people died. The artificial famine created in British time, very unfortunate. I think millions of people died. Karono log mare. And then at that time, they wanted people to join army forcefully. So therefore they created artificial famine, not caring how many will die. A lot of people died. So at that time, Prabhupada, after the famine, everything was over. He said, I contacted my other godbrothers of the devotees. Everybody was comfortable. He said, the personal experience, Krishna keeps devotees always comfortable. That is very rare. Krishna makes devotee life very tough. That is like Prahlad Maharaj. Krishna tests a great devotee and he knows nothing will happen to him, and it's a great example for the public. Dekho bhai, aisa hota hai bhakt, dekho. But normal devotees, if some test like that comes, we will become an atheist. So Krishna doesn't do that. He knows. Sometimes he knows what to do. So we should agree, first situation, that we are in a very difficult position, very, very difficult position. Second thing, we are suffering. We should be convinced the Kala Chakra is crushing us. Second thing, which should be very obvious to us, is that Because we were problem to Krishna, we are here. There is nothing to be proud about ourselves. Just like in a jail, don't be proud. You're foolish, you're stupid if you're proud. You're already in a jail. What you're proud of now? So jail mein there can be any pride. Trinadapi suri chayana tarorapi sayushna amani namanadena kirtana sadahari. Anyway, there is one more reason to be humble, because we are in the metal world. How do you know it in the metal world? You look at the metal body. Just like jail में कैदी की ड्रेस देती है ना, ये मेटल बॉडी इज कैदी का ड्रेस. ठीक है, सर कैदी का ड्रेस नंबर है, सम नाम दिया हुआ है मेटल वर्ल्ड में, सम नेम हैज बीन गिवन. वी आर ऑल इन द मेटल वर्ल्ड. बट नाउ इफ यू वांट टू गो बैक, वी शुड कन्विंस योर सफरिंग, एंड देन वी शुड ट्राई sincerely and beg Krishna. And by reading these literatures, if we read Srimad Bhagavatam, we read Bhagavad Gita, we can understand that Krishna is so great, he is so merciful. Let me take shelter of him. Because of this kind of attitude we should develop. Therefore in the shloka it says Prapannam. He is requesting Prapanna. My Lord, I want to surrender unto you. You see, Vibho Prapanna. Vibho means great. Prapanna means I surrender. And Bhagavad Gita also Arjuna says, Karpenda dosha pata sabhava prichami tvam of dharma samudha cheta yashreya nishitam ruptan me shishya tem sadimam tvam same prapannam. Either be prapanna. Prapanna means I surrender. Surrender means, now Krishna, I have been in so much difficulty in the material world. I have rotated. Please pick me up. I will surrender to you. Now I will obey you. Definitely Krishna, if you are sincere, Krishna is going to pick you up. So we should understand our precarious condition and not delay our suffering in the material world. Srila Prabhupada ki.